Hello. Excuse my hair and the mess today. I am just here to eat a poppy seed muffin and do my makeup because we are going to watch the fights tonight. And I have something special for you guys. Excuse me. I'm also still sick, so I sound like a little boy. Ignore it. I'm just here to show you my Cash Money makeup. Just kidding, but I did get lashes and brows. I was totally going to upload a video of when I opened it because I was super stoked, but I was talking really quiet. I think my brother and sister-in-law were home, and so I was like, hi guys, all awkward. But anyways, a couple things that I noted were her paper, how cute it is. It has Cash Money makeup on it. I tried to show you guys in the other video, but you really couldn't see it. I mean, I can try again because I think that everyone should see how cute it is. But it has her... I don't think you can. Anyways, it has her logo on it. Her Cash Money makeup logo. And I literally think that is so cute because, like, you don't get spoiled like that anymore. This was what the lashes came in. Look how cute this is. Again, in the video, I just, like, was obsessed with this. Like, that's her. I mean, she's gorgeous anyways, but, like, how cool is that? And then when you open it, this was in a cute little bow tie, but I didn't take my time to redo it. When you open it, there's a little quote. There's a little quote in there. The only drama that I enjoy is in my lashes. # Cash Money makeup. And then I already took a lash out because I was just checking it out. But look how cute her packaging is and like her lashes. I believe I got casual lash. I should have looked before I came out here, but I came on here. But anyways, so that's what they look like. It's like I'm opening these. Okay. Ignore the fact that the one is kind of off. It's just because I was checking it out. But like, how cute is that? Her logo is on the inside of the lashes. Oh, and the gold behind it. Like, everything about it is just so perfect. Okay, anyways. Let me grab my makeup because I just realized that I forgot it because I went and did somebody's makeup today. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. Another thing that I wanted to show you that I got from Cash Money is I got her cash brows. I haven't used them yet. I was almost going to use them on the gal that I did her makeup, but then she decided she didn't want her brows done. She just wanted her eyes done, which is fine because I really want to test it out on camera so you guys can see my real reaction. Let me tell you a little about Cassidy real quick. She is a local Montana girl, born and raised in the same town as me. And I mean, she's doing so awesome. Like, not very many people from our town, I mean, don't go places. They especially not in a business like this. So it's really awesome to see everything that she's doing. So props to you, Cass. I know I'm not the only one that's proud of you. Oh, and I didn't show you guys her. The inside of her box is cute, and like she's going hard, and I'm proud of her. Follow her on any of these below. Facebook, Instagram, and then that is her website. She has lashes, brushes, brow product. I believe she even has an eyeshadow palette up on there. Yeah, so go check her out. She does great deals. She gives you money off for referring friends, um, and things like that. So I suggest you go check her page out because we like to help those that are just coming up, you know? Okay. Done with that rant. So I'm just gonna go in and clean my face. I know these are makeup removing wipes, but I don't feel like going and washing my face because I'm probably just gonna take this makeup off as soon as I end this video because I've been having some skin problems over here in Arizona. It seems like the air, like the pollution or something, is just not liking me, and it sucks really bad. I'm gonna go turn my light up real quick. Okay, I just cleaned my face. I also got a new product, two new products, which I'm gonna use today. I'm gonna use them together because sorry, that's my dog's running. I'm gonna use them together because sorry, can you get my bag out? I'm struggling. Because my old foundations aren't matching me right now, and I don't feel like mixing them. I don't know why I don't just unzip the bag all the way and make my life easier, but I don't. So, what I will be mixing, or not mixing, oh my gosh, using, which is new to me, is this foundation by Clinique. It's the Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer. It's a very, I did use it the other day, but I actually took it off before I even wore it all day because I decided not to wear makeup that day, and all I had put on was like a little bit of foundation, and I didn't even get it all the way to my forehead before I decided that I wasn't going to be wearing makeup. So, I will be putting that as my base, and then I will be using the Kylie Jenner Skin Concealer in the shade Bone is what I'm going to be using. And I will be doing that just to conceal and perfect all of this business that's going on in here. So let's just get started. For a primer today, I will be using, I'll show you what I normally use all together, but I did hydrate my face this morning, so I don't need to do all my eye care and spray. So usually what I will do is I will put on this Moisture Surge eye cream by Clinique. I don't usually use Clinique. Let me go fix that. Most of these products are new to me. But anyways, I put this under my eyes and then spray this on every day. And this is the Clinique Moisture Surge face spray. And they're both just very hydrating, but not oily. So I have like oily to normal skin. I mean, right now, like I've got a dry spot up here and one on my cheek. Most of that is just from me adjusting to the Arizona weather. Usually I'm just either oily or normal. So what I really like about this right now is it's super duper hydrating. This is what I also use as my primer. It's the Clinique Moisture Surge. Oh my gosh, Surge Cream. And it's just super hydrating, but it works really good as a primer because it does not make me oily at all. Like, I have a problem with like oiling through makeup no matter how much powder I put over the top of it, no matter how much I bake. Sorry. No matter how much I bake, oil always comes through. So this is awesome for me. I will show you, for those of you that have problems with dry skin, or oily skin. Either way, this is what I use every night. This is the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Cream Ultra Nourishing Night Cream. I wash my face and put this on every night because it truly does help with everything. If you're dry, it helps to moisten you. Oof, maybe I shouldn't use that word. It helps to hydrate you. If you're oily, it helps to give you like a more glow than it does to make you look oily. So I like it. If you look at it, it kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. We'll try. It has like a shimmer to it. Oh, you can see it. Like on the lotion, it actually has like a shimmer. And that is how it goes onto your face. Like you look like you're holographic. Maybe that's why I like it. I don't know. Okay, sorry. Let's get started. So I'm gonna go in with the Clinique Moisture Surge all over. And I mean, I don't use like a ton because I just hit the dry spots a little extra. But I rub it in all over the face. So I always start in dots. Moisturizers, depending on how my skin is doing. If it's super oily, I will actually do everything with a brush and I will not touch my face with my hands at all. If my face is dry or normal, I will put my stuff on with my hands. I will apply it with my hands. So there's that. Let me go get my beauty sponges wet and then we'll get started. Okay, I'm back. So, the Clinique foundation does have a, like, spatula, I don't know what you call them, on it. It would help if I didn't shake so much. Oh, anyways, so I'm gonna move my muffin. I just go on my forehead. Like I said, this is supposed to be buildable. We're about to find out. I should have done half my face first. I don't always put my foundations on the same. The spatulas, they just make me happy because they go everywhere, and I like that. So when I do my foundation, I first go in with a foundation brush and just kind of like pat and swipe. And that is just because I like the finish that it gives me. Patting, like just like this, I'll go in with a beauty blender anyways, so it doesn't really matter. The swipe just helps distribute it a little bit more. If you're looking for full coverage, just pat like this, and that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get that super full coverage look. So already this foundation is actually like spreading super well, and it doesn't dry out fast, which is really nice. I don't do super well with foundations that dry fast because I work slowly. Not on purpose, I just get distracted easily. And that's how it goes. I know you guys are over here and I'm looking over here. It's because my mirror is over here and I don't have my room set up to do my videos yet, but I just couldn't wait to get back to them. Soon I will have all my monitors and everything set up so I can just look right at you guys and do it. I know that this foundation doesn't look like it matches me, but the way that it oxidizes is very, you can see it looks very yellow on me. The way that this foundation actually oxidizes, it oxidizes down to my color, almost a whole shade, which is crazy. And I was glad that the lady that was at the store actually uses this one, because she came up to me and she was like, did that foundation match? And I was like, yeah. She's like, go the other way, one shade, because I also use that foundation and I love the foundation, but it oxidizes really bad. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's that. So my beauty sponge is wet. It's not dripping wet. I hate this beauty sponge. I should actually just use this one since it's here. This one's nice and squishy. This one is like hard. You have to squeeze super hard, and it just feels like you're hitting yourself with a rock. But I like this one because it's squishy and it's soft against the skin, and it actually helps move product, where I'm really not sure that the black one does anything. So there's that. Why do I keep saying that? Make sure you get the nose and all the creases. And so my chin is breaking out. Let me just put a spotlight on it for you. Both sides are actually breaking out, so I'm going to actually build my foundation a little bit, just down there, because I don't need it as much up here. So we're gonna make it a little more full coverage on those little zits. Big zits. They're not little, they're big. So now, because I want it to be more full coverage than I did everywhere else, I'm actually gonna go ahead and tap it in, excuse me, instead of swipe it in. Now you want to make sure, because you're only making extra full coverage in the spot, that you actually like distribute the foundation out, so it's not super noticeable that you're extra full coverage in that spot today. Otherwise they're gonna be like, that girl obviously has a zit right there. We don't want them to know that. That's the whole point. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit more on this side, and then I will actually put a concealer over this one anyways, because it does have that. Now I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender over the whole thing. I know I haven't put that one in yet. It's because I want it to stay a little bit better there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and beauty blend it in. So with the beauty blender over the brush, basically all it's gonna do is not allow the brush to move it over. I guess that's the best way to explain it. I don't really know. Could all be in my head. All this could be in my head. Okay. So now, as you can see, that spot is more concealed. You can't see it as much. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Now what I'm going to do is, I was going to go in with my concealer. Where'd I put it? There it is. My desk is usually like perfectly clean because I'm very like that, but because I took everything and I didn't like put it all back to where I normally put it, I'm kind of like lost today. Anyways, oh, I didn't tell you, this foundation shade that I'm using is in CN32 Buttermilk. I love buttermilk stuff. Buttermilk ranch, buttermilk bread, those are my favorite. Anyways, sorry. I'm going in with the Kylie concealer in the shade Bone. So when I conceal, I do try to work a little quicker now that my foundation is down, so that I can bake. And actually, I will bake this is a little thicker. I do want to say that. Which not everybody likes or thick. Some people do. I don't usually, but I also used a lot more than I needed to. What is my problem today? I go in with a beauty sponge. This is the only thing that I blend my concealer out with. I actually used to use the CoverGirl, I believe, or LA Colors concealer, and it was my all-time favorite concealer, and I ran out of it, and I went back to get it, and they didn't have my shade. I was so upset. And so then I stopped doing makeup for a while. Just kidding, that's not why, but but I did. But oh, look how beautifully this blended out. This is the first time I've used the Kylie concealer, like for real. And I love it. Oh, look how like, why does my lighting suck? I want you guys to see this. Let me try to get that in there. Look at my aunt. I need better lighting. Let's try to get this light up on there. Yes. Look how beautifully it blended. And then I just actually blended up into my eyeball as well, which you'll see more when I do my eyebrows. And I do blend all the way to my hairline, and then down, and all the way up onto the nose. And yay, I love this concealer. Oh my gosh. I used way too much. I didn't need nearly as much as I used, which is a good thing because that means your product will go further. Yay! Oh, I'm super happy with both of these. The foundation is a little more heavy than I normally do, which is fine. Because lately I've been needing more full coverage, unfortunately. So right now I am going to bake. I usually use the Stay Matte, but it has not been doing me good lately. Look at this. I need to blend this into my neck. What am I doing? Get those ears. So I am just going to go in with this e.l.f. Plus. It's a blotting powder, but I've been using it to do like some baking. And I mean, the whole point of baking. Oh, okay, Ashley. The whole point of baking is, yes, to highlight and everything like that. When you super bake under the eye. But the other point of baking, which you may or may not know, is to help the oil in your face not be so oily. And what I am actually doing, because this foundation is more, like I said, a satin finish than I usually do, I just went ahead and put powder all over my face. Now I'm going to go in with this big brush and just knock that powder off. And now I look normal. So now, because this look like a blank face, we are going to go in and contour and blush and get it done so you guys can stop watching me. The whole point of this video was to put on my lashes. I think I'm going to stop this video and then do a whole lash video. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. This is my contouring brush that I always use. I contour with two different things. I have this matte bronzer And the other one that I use is, I don't actually use this one, I just have it. It's by CoverGirl. It's like something smoother. I don't like it. I don't use it. Turns out it's broken. I didn't even know that. Just fell out, got all over my table. Now I just wiped it to my rug. Anyways, I also have this, which is from like my mom's makeup that she used to have, and I stole it from her by LA Colors. It's a shimmer bronzer. I'll open it. I don't really use it because I highlight, so I don't have to shimmer my bronzer. Just kidding, that was dumb. Anyways, the one that I'm going in with is the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Bronzer Matte, and this is in the shade Medium. Focus, camera. Here we go. Anyways, back to me. So I just get like the littlest amount on the side of my brush like that, and then I go hard on the blending thing, you know, like just blend it in. I think as long as you blend everything like out or in or whatever the word you want to use is, you're good. Like, your makeup's gonna look bomb as long as you blend. That's the key to makeup, is blend. So, I mean, you can already see dimension happening now. I go my cheek, and then I go along the hairline very lightly. I don't have a big forehead. I don't think I do. So I don't have to, like, super worry about, like, contouring my forehead, like, so that it looks smaller. I just give myself a little bronze along that edge, so it's not like the girl has a lot of makeup on. She actually has dimension to her face. That's what you want. You want dimension to your face. And then down here. So a lot of people say it's like a 3 motion. So you go like 3. I just don't blend. I don't have a 3 either. Like, this is a 3 right here on its own. Well, now why is my hairline like that? Is that weird? Does that look normal? I don't know. Okay. That side, I'm good. I'm done. I am totally like a I don't really care type of makeup doer. Like, do I look kind of good? Yeah, okay, I'm good. I don't wear makeup on the first date. Like, if you don't like me like this, you don't deserve me when I get ready. Sometimes I shouldn't say stuff out loud. Okay, so that side is coming. Let's go ahead and get that. And then I just try to blend it out. I don't know why I'm using my left hand. I never use my left hand. You guys are making me nervous. Okay, there's that. Looks good enough. Let's get that double chin. Okay. Snatch it. Okay, there's my contour. This is what I do. Let's get that light on it. Hey. Hey. You can't even see it. How about the side? Can you see the side? Oh, gosh. Need to get my stuff together. Okay. Yeah, you can see that side a little better. Makes it look like I have cheekbones. Awesome. Let me get a little bit more on this side since I just embarrassed myself. Okay, I'm over that. I don't feel like doing that anymore. That's my contour for the day. Side. This side. I can always go back in and blend what's there some more if I ever feel like at the end of my makeup I'm like, gosh, look how much I can see that line. Because I always do my liquids and then my powders, so my powders always come last. So if you've noticed, I haven't contoured my nose yet. That was on purpose because I'm going to put more concealer under here once I get my brows done, which I need to hurry up and do because I want to show you guys Cassidy's product. Anyways, so I'm going to go in with Bang Blush Cheeky. Yeah, for some reason I thought that said cherry and I said cheeky, but it definitely says cheeky. This is not how much I've used, although I would have used this much, but I let my niece play in my makeup a lot when I lived in Montana. I kind of put this on my contour line as well, but just above it. And you want to be really careful if you use this blush because it is more pigmented than you think. Or than I think, anyways. So I just do that. Anyways, I let my niece play in my makeup because I can't say no to her because she's like my whole world. So she likes to push really hard into makeup, and I wasn't paying attention to her, and she was dipping into that blush pretty good. She kind of broke it, which is fine. I mean, it's just makeup, right? It's replaceable. So there's that. I mean, like, you can see it, but it's not... Excuse you. That was the dog scratching. You can see it, but it's not super, like, dang, she got blush on. No, it's just there. That's how I like my makeup. I just like it just there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows so that I can do the rest of my face and get this video over with. As much as I love you guys, like, I feel like this video is super long. I wouldn't want to watch a video this long, and I'm not gonna edit it because I'm too lazy to do that. So I'm gonna go in with the Cash Brow pomade, and this is in medium brown. So I'm just cleaning my other brow makeup that I usually use off so that we really get the full effect of Cass's brow makeup. Okay, there, it's off. I said this has a seal on it. I know I'm not putting that video up. I don't know why I keep saying I said that when I could just say it and you guys would never know. I did dip my finger into it. I'll do it again. Okay, here's my super light touch. Barely touched it. That's how much got on my finger. And look how, like, blendable this is. Like, it just spreads so nice. That is super good in a brow product because if you muff it up, like, don't worry. You can save yourself now. So, there's that. So when I do my brows, I'm going to get my mirror over here so you guys can see better. I just dip into the product a little bit. I get the smallest amount of product on my brush so that I don't overdo my brows because I don't really have, like, brows that are easy to do because they're so simple already. I just like to more fill them in than I do to make a whole new brow. I mean, I give myself a little more, like, defined shape, but that's really, like, all I do is I kind of just define my brows, which I think that's how people should just do their brows because it looks better. But I also know that people aren't as blessed as I am, and they have crazy brows, and they can't help it. I don't have that problem. I'm sorry. Just kidding. Okay, so I am just going in right underneath my brow. Oops, I got way too much product. And then I just kind of come in at an angle. This color might have been too dark for me, which is fine. Oh, this spreads so nicely. Okay, so as you saw, I came in under my brow, up to my peak, and then I came straight down. I went to the top of my peak and met it. And then now, as you can see, there's like this extra little line. That's because I'm going to actually blend this up to that line so that that line will blend out. But I want it to look like I have hairs here because I should and I don't. That's where my problem comes in. So then I take my brush and I kind of put it like flat against the bottom. And then I just go straight up to make sure I can get like a little bit of product there. Okay, now I just comb it up and out. So you can see my line under is like super defined. That's how I want it. I'm going to conceal under there anyways, so you won't, see the difference? Like, all I did was add a little bit. This color is actually way dark on me. I should have probably got the one before it, but I always go too light on brow products, and then they're just pointless because I'm gonna kill the dogs. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I love my babies. But they bark a lot. The one barks a lot. The other ones, not as much. Sorry you can't see me. Someone's here. Hold on. I finished my other brow off camera, so excuse that. Now what I'm doing is I'm going in with the Kylie concealer again. I'm just going underneath that brow. I just use the one that it's on, and then I blend it up into it, and then I go above it and blend it down into it, which is also going to help the fact that I got such a dark color not affect the look so much. Whoops. Literally got concealer in my brow. It's fine. It's been a long day. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend it out. Okay, so like, look how good this blends. Oh, I want you guys to experience this. And it wasn't even like expensive. It was only like 20 bucks. Like, for a good concealer, that's really not bad. Okay, so there's that brow. Let's blend this one out. There's that brow. I honestly suck at brows because I just don't have anything to work with. So I tend to just fill in a little bit, and sometimes I experience and do crazy stuff, but usually it doesn't go well anyways. So okay, I'm just gonna take that brush that I set everything else with. It has excess powder on it. I'm just going to sort of set that and the brows in place. So I do go right over the top of the brows, which is also going to help lighten up the color. So now it doesn't look as bad compared to, in my opinion, how it looked before. But my opinion on the Cash Brow is it's very, very easy to work with. It didn't give me any trouble. I mean, it was my own fault for getting too dark of a shade, but it actually turned out really nicely. It doesn't look super, like, I have caterpillars on my face, you know. And it was very, very blendable. So I love that in a